Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for being here. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to do a how-to video. The previous owner on my bike put on Custom Dynamics rear LED lights with the flashing brake light module. We are going to put on saddlebag rear lights and attempt to tie them in with the flashing brake module and get that all synced together and whatnot, so that provides a little more lighting in the back. I am in my garage, so pardon the mess. My garage has pretty bad lighting, so I've got lamps strewn around. It's a windy, chilly day out, so staying under the roof for this one. But let's get going on this and see how it goes. The first thing we need to do is remove this rider backrest. On these bikes, that's very easy. There's two bars that go down here, but you just pull them together and that pops right out. Next thing is removing the seat. That is easy as well. Just one Phillips head bolt here. Lift up, pull backwards, and that's out as well. I learned a valuable lesson last time I tried this, and that is you need to disable the bike's security system before you disconnect the battery. Otherwise, disconnecting the battery sends off the security alarm. So, from what I understand, that is done by pulling off the side cover. It is fairly simple. Maybe. Maybe I need to pull off the saddlebag. Okay, so apparently, partially because of this guardrail, but pulling off that side cover is best done with the saddlebag off first, which is easy enough. It's just a couple of bolts. All right, so from what I understand, I've already got my key fob up here. So turn the electronics on. Turn the music down and pop this fuse. That, of course, shuts everything off. And now, supposedly, the alarm will not go off when I disconnect the battery. We'll find that out soon enough. Alright, so we got the fuse popped for the security system. Now we're going to disconnect the battery. For that, we'll just need the Phillips head screwdriver, but just some notes on this stuff here. So this is kind of plopped in here. This is the flashing brake module from Custom Dynamics, and that wiring. This, I think, is the key fob receiver. I think is what that is. And here, this is just clipped in. This is the ECM. So we need to just kind of pop that out of the way. Maybe. There we go. Pull that out of here. And here's the negative terminal for the battery. We're just going to undo that. Yeah, the alarm didn't go off like it did last time. Must have done something right. Okay, I went ahead and removed the saddlebag and side panel on this side so that I can get to anything I need to get to. I'm not sure if I needed to do that. I have electrical tape around the terminal on the battery, so we should be good there. So I'm supposed to be able to interpret this picture as far as the wiring and figure out how this lovely mess attaches to everything that's in here with this picture. So we're going to give that a shot. Okay, I cut that yellow wire and taped it off. I have this crimped in. I think I have everything connected correctly. We're going to find out here in a little bit, but I put the saddlebags back on because the next step is to actually get the lights placed on the back of the saddlebag, and that's going to be a whole lot easier with them secured on the bike. So, according to the directions, these are, obviously because of the blinkers, there is a purple one with one purple wire goes on the left side, and one with a brown wire goes on the right side. So I'm going to find the matching ones here. I think it's brown. Hopefully I'm not colorblind. That's definitely purple. Alright, so this is going to go on here. Although I probably don't want to put it in yet, because I'm going to have to wire it in. I'm going to have to get it on there, then take this off and get it wired down underneath here to the back side of the underside of the saddlebag before I bring it up and attach it. So I don't want to attach it yet. But, oh wait, there's a connector here. Well, whatever. Okay, so next step is to clean off the back of the saddlebags. Make sure that's nice and clean so the glue sticks. Just going to get the loose dust off. Then I'm actually supposed to use some alcohol here. So there they are, and they're just going to, they actually already have glue stuff on here. You just got to take the backing off. Okay, cool. Next we take here's a bunch of wire ties. Next we take these guys. They gave us 3 for each saddlebag. They go on the underside of the saddlebag to run the cables up through to the mess here. So we're going to take the saddlebags off, get those stuck on, and run. Alright, this side's basically the same as the other side. We're going to, now that we got the light on, we're going to take the saddlebag off, get the wiring around, put everything back together. Hope it turns out okay. Hope I put it together right. Okay, got our side panels back on. That was a mistake because I gotta put the fuse back in. Oy vey. Okay, I'm back. So, had a bit of an adventure. I had dropped one of the battery, or the negative battery bolt somewhere. Still haven't found it. Hoping it's not by any moving parts. But I did find another bolt that would work. So I got everything back together again, got my fuse back in, everything plugged back in. I'm hoping it's all right. So they're going to follow the instructions for syncing everything together. So what they say to do is turn on the ignition and then turn on the hazards. Okay, and then turn ignition off and let the hazards run for 3 to 4 minutes, and then turn ignition on, turn hazards off, turn ignition back off, and then make sure everything works correctly. So I'll be back in a bit after this runs for a little while to sync everything up, and we'll see if it's all working. Okay, so we ran into another problem here. Everything's back together, and as far as I can tell, I did everything right. I was reviewing the instructions and everything, but the left side saddlebag running and brake light isn't working, isn't turning on at all. The blinker works fine, and like the hazard, that works fine. The right side's working fine, like when it has the running light on, when I hit the brake it strobes right in time with the regular LEDs, but this one does not have the running light or the brakes on it, and I'm not sure why. As far as I can tell, I did everything according to what they said on their diagram, so I'm going to have to reach out for help from them and see if I can figure out what is going on, or if there's something defective in this particular one that I got. So a little frustrated on that, but hopefully we will chase down what the problem is and get that figured out. Hey everybody, I'm back. So turns out that the left saddlebag light was non-functional, and ran a couple of diagnostics as directed by Custom Dynamics on their site and let them know, and they sent me out a replacement right away, which is working. So happy about their quick response. That was nice. Obviously wish it was working on the first time, but whatever, they gave me a replacement very quickly, so that was good. So I'm going to show you what these look like. I'm happy with the results. There's running lights, brakes, which are set to constant flash at this point, right blinker, left blinker, flashers. So there you go folks, those are the Custom Dynamics rear LEDs and saddlebag LEDs with the brake flashing module installed. Thanks for watching.